Hi friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to solve a given problem as regarding to direct variation. Please do well to check on my previous video where I made some introduction as regarding to direct variation. On the board I have a question that says if n varies directly as m and if n is equal to 8 when m is equal to 20, we are asked to find m when n is equal to 7. I want to begin with the solution to this given question. Solution. The first thing we are going to do is to interpret this given question. And how do we interpret it? They told us that n is directly proportional to m. So to remove this variation sign, the first thing we are going to do is to introduce a quality sign and then put our constant. Hence, we have that n is equal to constant m. So making the k the subject of this given formula, we then have that k is equal to n all over m. Now they told us that if n is equal to 8, then we say that n is equal to 8 when m is equal to 20. So wherever we see n in this very given equation, assuming I call this equation 1, wherever we see n, we replace it with 8, and whenever we see m, we replace it with 20, so that we have that k is equal to our n is now 8, all over our m is now 20, such that 2 divide 8 is 4, and 2 divide 20 is 10. And 2 divide 4 is 2, 2 divide 10 is 5, such that our k is equal to 2 over 5. Now, the equation of relationship is what we want to deduce now. And how do we deduce our equation of relationship? Remember, from this very given equation 1, they told us that our k is equal to n over m, such that we now have that k is 2 over 5, then we replace the k with 2 over 5, and that is equal to our n over m. Someone can still say that n here is equal to our k is 2 over 5, 2 over 5, and then our m. So either you take this or you take this. They are still the same thing. Now the next thing we are asked to find, m when n is equal to 7. How do we find our m when our n is equal to 7? Very simple. Using this equation of relationship, remember we are told that n is equal to 7. Then when m, we don't know what our m is, I can just put a question mark, such that from this equation of relationship, I have that n is equal to 2 over 5m, such that n is now 7, which is equal to 2 over 5. Then what is our m? We don't know what our m is. We just leave it in this form. Then when we cross multiply 7 times 5, 7 multiply 5 is equal to 2m. Then when we multiply 7 times 5, of course, is 35. Then 35 is equal to 2m. Then dividing both sides of the equation by the coefficient of m, which is 2, then 2 will cancel out 2, and we are left with m equal to 35 all over 2, such that this is our answer. Someone can still divide 35 over 2, hence we have that m is equal to 17 and a half. Then this is our answer. Let's take another question and solve as regarding to direct variation. I have a question with me here. The question says if x plus 3 varies directly as y and x is equal to 3 when y is equal to 12. So the question says, what is the value of x when y is equal to 8? All right, this is a given question. They say if x plus 3 varies directly as y and x is equal to 3 when y is equal to 8, We are asked what is the value of x when y is equal to 8. How do we solve this given question? Solution. Let's begin with the solution. Let's interpret this question first. We were told that x plus 3 varies directly as y. So to remove this very variation sign, we put a equality sign, then introduce a constant. Hence, we have that x plus 3 is equal to constant y. So if we make our k the subject of this given equation, we have that k is equal to x plus 3 all over y. Now remember, we are told that x is 3. So x is equal to 3. Then when our y is equal to 12. That means wherever we see x here, we put 3, and wherever we see y, we replace it with 12. We are trying to substitute for the values of x and 3 in this given equation 1. Hence, we have that k is equal to, what is your x now? Our x is 3 plus 3 all over, what is our y? Our y is now 12. Then k is equal to 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 over 12. And 6 over 12, of course, 6 cancel itself is 1. And 6 divided 12 is 2, which is half. Then let's first of all bring the equation of relationship, which is the next thing we are going to do. And the equation of relationship, remember from this given equation that our x plus 3 is equal to constant y. Alright, we now have that x plus 3 is equal to, what is our constant? Our constant is half. So we say half of y. So this is the equation of relationship. Let's call it equation 2. Now they ask us a question that we should find the value of x. So we don't know what x is. Let me replace it with question mark. When y is equal to 8. When y is equal to 8. So coming to this equation of relationship, whenever we see y, we replace it with 8. And for x, we make x the subject of a formula to find our given value of x, such that this is x plus 3. Remember, is equal to half y. Such that we have that x plus 3 is equal to half of, what is our y? Our y is 8. Such that we have x plus 3 is equal to 2 cancel itself 1, and 2 divide 8 is 4. So this is equal to 4. Then making x the subject of this given equation, we have that x is 4. 3 coming over to the right side of the equation, we have negative 3. And x is equal to 4 minus 3, we have 1. So this is the answer. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Israeli Math Concept, and to hit on the notification button so that whenever I upload a new content, you will be notified. Also follow me on Facebook by clicking on Israeli Online Math Concept so that whenever I upload a new content, you will also be notified. Thank you. My regards to you. See you next time.